the marina we've just come across from our mooring, literally from the other side of the river over to the marina to fill up with water again. Just a couple of days early than we probably need to, but just to be sure. There's literally stuff everywhere because we've just literally tried to do loads of washing and just to use up the water that we had. Ollie and I are making trips to their bins, which is great. But Corey's in the engine room because we have a leak.
Oh, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this for the rest of my life.
So we're leaking from the prop shaft.
The greaser, so the prop shaft goes into the water through a hole and spins around, and you can never really fill that exactly, and it needs to have a little bit of movement so the prop shaft can spin.
Mm-hmm.
And so to fill that little gap, there's this greaser thing where it essentially puts a little bit of grease around the prop shaft so that it makes it watertight but flexible and allows it to vibrate and spin. The plastic pipe that goes in to that thing to supply the grease, I snapped off yesterday because there's not much room down there, and accidentally stood on it. But I put the pipe back in and tightened it up, but it needs an olive that sort of holds that tube in and bends to the exact shape so it stops any leaks.
Yeah.
But I don't have an olive. But I think I fixed it for the moment.
Oh, what'd you do?
It's just the plastic in there. It's
Okay.
enough, but I think when we're actually driving, it won't hold it in under pressure.
Okay.
So we need a few olives. Said Popeye.
Corey's just taken the Christmas tree. There's one little present left still, which is a bit bad. I have cut all the branches off to use as kindling for the fire, but Corey rightly said I'll probably just go straight up our flue as oil and get stuck, which is quite hazardous actually. So we've decided to just throw it all out, which is a bit of a shame, but fair enough really. Yeah. So it is late January. There goes our Christmas tree. And what have you found?
A couple of things. Some battery cable. Which is always handy because I had to cut one of the ones for the solar panel today and rejoin it, so I can probably redo that at some point without the joint. And then all this stuff, there might be something, it's a gas line, but there might, there's these Jubilee clips which are good. But also maybe an olive that I might be able to reuse for the things that you could also do.
Well. Love a rubbish bin. We're on day 4 of a sleep program with Ollie. And I've just spent about an hour and a half putting him to sleep. So that's not really working at the moment by the sound of it. Corey spent about the same amount of time trying to get our generator working again because it decided to stop working while I was giving Ollie a bath. And it's really cold, so he's just been in the engine room for that amount of time while I've been listening to my baby cry for the same amount of time. So it's all fun.
And it's still not working.
Yeah. So he's literally trying to buy a filter at the moment online so that possibly we have a working generator again, so that we can operate relatively normally. But yeah, he was down there trying a number of things which, much to his dismay, did not work. So I'm a bit concerned at this point that Corey's going to give up on the constant cruising. I'm going to give up on the sleep program.
We're all going to give up and get home. Probably
Yeah,
our home doesn't work.
Our home doesn't let us go anywhere. That's not true. We can turn the engine on and charge our batteries that way, but at the moment we can't really charge our batteries with the generator, which is a slight problem. Real shame, really, because we had a really lovely day. My brother and his girlfriend came out to visit us, and we went and had lunch at the pub with them. That was really nice. They're off to Australia in a couple of weeks. And yeah, but it does feel a little bit like we spent the morning filling up with water and Corey fixing a number of different things.
Oh, God.
I shouldn't have reminded him. And we've gotten home from this little breakaway and everything's broken again. So
we're not feeling that great about life right now.
winning. Just writing some of the thank you cards for my family back home in Australia. For all their lovely support for Ollie. And yeah, gosh, being a parent's such an emotional thing, isn't it? But yeah, he's nearly 6 months, so it's probably about time we got these sent out and showed our thanks to all these amazing people. Okay?
Yeah. We like wine, and we have this thing where we like to blind taste it. So we want to guess the year, the grape, the country, and what we think of it. It only works really well if it's a proper blind tasting. So we go into the wine store. It's one that we go into in Hartford, and we tell the guys we want to spend this much money, and go and find us some wine. And they do, and they come up with some pretty interesting stuff. And we just put it in our bag and take it home and don't look at it until we've sort of landed on a solid guess of what it is. So I'm going to play that game now. But to do it properly, you need to do it blindfolded. So when we put it away, I put it away pretty much with the blindfold on and then put this foil tab on the top so we can't see it. Because they lie down like that above the fridge. This is the wine, and this is me taking a cork out blindfolded. I must have taken thousands, tens of thousands maybe? Probably not tens of thousands. Wonder how many wine bottles I've uncorked in my time. I worked in restaurants for a long time, so the numbers would have gone up with that. This isn't how I would pour a glass of wine in a restaurant. I can smell it from here. Okay, so I put this away in the cupboard. And we're done. So, now we guess. Chocolatey, spicy,
Like cranberry,
dark berries.
tarty kind of.
Bit of a purplish tinge. It's like chocolate, but greenness as well, maybe? But he could have stitched us up here and given us a Portuguese one. So I think it's sort of got moderate tannins and acid.
Could be French.
No, almost like a funk.
I don't reckon it's the old world.
I'm wondering if it's an Italian grape grown in New World. Chocolate, spice, dark berries. It sort of sounds like it should be Shiraz, but
It's too light to be Shiraz.
especially you feel on your teeth and your inside your cheeks. I think it might be Italian.
I don't tend to like their wine very much.
I just don't know where in Italia. What world are you from? Italia. Like Montepulciano, Primitivo. It's not like a Barolo, it's a bit too heavy for that.
I think that's a food wine.
I think it's 2016.
I'm going to say 15.
Yeah, I don't know. I've no idea with this one.
I don't know.
I think it's yum.
Thanks for tuning in to 5 Knots Cruising. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, as it really helps us to get our video out to more viewers. And we'd love to hear your feedback, questions and ideas, so please drop us a line either on our Instagram page or YouTube channel.